Good morning, my wife. I'd like to welcome everybody to the program this morning. Good morning, Debo.
Good morning, Keith.
Good morning, Jerry. What's happening? What's happening, brother?
Why you lean over like that?
Oh, man, just trying to make it happen, man. Just out here trying to make it, we doing what we do, So, what's happening? Good morning. Welcome to Community Voice. When we were over at Brother Nate Luckett's homegoing, I just kept looking over at Bishop Hines going, boy, that dude talking key. When Pastor Pam, I think DJ, they were here for something, and they were laughing, and I said, yeah, man, because Bishop talking key, and they roll.
You do.
Yeah. So good morning. I had no book today, and Debo, thank you. I see the montage of the books that we've recommended for reading.
Right, and I just kind of rifle through them.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yes. Thank you.
For sure, we appreciate you and your vast collection or library of books as an effort to certainly enlighten the people, to share that knowledge, because we don't want them to be bobbleated this morning.
I know.
You terrible.
That's Clark Kent word.
I use the word too. I'm with him.
Just bobbleated.
What's that? Dude, I'm all kind of bobbleated. I ain't mad at him for that one. Sometimes you got to create a word for where you are in your life. Right?
I tell you.
Somebody came.
It's funny when they think they done got one in.
Right.
And I came out of the back, man.
No, hilarious.
And Michelle trying to move past it. Jermaine, he looking like just as crazy. And I'm like, I know y'all not gonna let this dude get away with that.
This cat came.
He was chiming in, he was trying to be a part of the conversation. Yeah, he was. I don't know what he said. No, he said he just bobbleated something. He just hollered out bobbleated. When he seen me headed this way, he said, "Sit down. Don't come in here. Don't come in here." He knew I was getting ready to get him.
Let me say this, man. Clark always has great insight, and if he makes up a word, that's all right, because I be sitting up here making them up too. So
right. Don't nobody know if you're making them up.
I the Calhoun Tubbs made a word up. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
I am the so I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. My grandmother could never say spaghetti. It's always spaghetti. There's always spaghetti.
Well, like people that can't say street and they say screet.
Oh man, the late Elwood Moreland. We used to sing this song, place my feet on Scrate Street, gave me the script to fight. He's done great things.
I say yes to my Lord. Place my feet on
Scrate Street. Wow. So, and look, man, I can tell you that as a child, I think I was in speech pathology for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, I understand, man. There's certain words I don't care. There's a word I use, see, can't even use it. So, yeah, I mean, it's that. It's certain words that all human beings might have a problem with. So,
you stay away from them, man. You don't keep jabbing at them, do you?
No. Actually,
yeah, man, you gotta keep working at it until you get it, man. It's like shooting your jumper. You just gotta keep working on it.
Yeah, because
you can't leave a portion of the word out, man.
You can.
If you're trying to say discombobulated, you need to say
you leave the con out.
Huh?
So you can leave the con out and just say disbobulated.
All right, so let me y'all listen to religious music.
Right.
Come ye.
Oh, come all ye faithful.
No. Come ye all disconsolate. People be killing that one.
Oh.
They be killing that one.
Yeah.
Don't be doing no big words in gospel.
No. Just get
gospel straight to the point.
Jesus loves you. Yes, he do.
This ain't a hymn.
Right.
So you
Wow.
Today is Throwback Thursday, y'all. Throwback Thursday. I don't know that you did you get
I'm
it?
ready for you.
All right, so let's do. I had a great conversation last week with Brother Kurt Harris, and I mentioned Robert Bobby Thomas, and so we were talking about Robbie's. There it is, and what Robbie's was actually it was a chain. I guess it was based in Fond du Lac. There was around Robbie's on Blue Mound. And then when I saw that, I kind of remembered that as a kid. But we think about the Robbie's that Mr. J.C. Thomas, Robert Thomas's dad started, and the story behind it was he had. Where's my notes?
Is that Titonian Center you're referring to?
Titonian Center, and there was one on what is now King Drive. There used to be a movie theater. Actually, and we were talking about this when I was over at the Black Holocaust Museum. There used to be something called National Tea.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a National Tea right there on 3rd Street. And now this is really throwback. You guys, show you just how old I am. You know, there used to be something called the Century Theater, which is there. And they built this little mini mall. And there's a little shop. So at the end of the mini mall on the 2nd Street side, there was a little stand there, and that was Robbie. So we would go to the Century, go to the movies. And
is that between Meineke and North you're referring to?
Yes.
They recently tore that building down, didn't they?
No, they tore down the old bank and the DNR building. That used to be.
Yeah, but there was a national. There used to be National Groceries or something right in there.
Well, the building's still there. It's kind of. I thought it was still there because it would have been to the south. Yeah,
south of Meineke.
Right. No, south and north, because on that side of the street there was 2 pet shops and a George Webb's. God, boy, I'm really going back. George Webb. So, but Robbie's. Yeah, where is it now? See, and I really prepared for it. But anyway, Mr. Thomas, he started Robbie's, and I can remember as a kid, it was really a big thing. He also had the Ebony Q's. I didn't realize he had 2 Ebony Q's.
Oh, yeah, there was 2 at one point.
Yeah, so that
one was 27th Street, and the other one is St. Boniface now, isn't it?
Well, now.
What's over there now? It's a church in there, isn't it?
Is it Trinity? It's Pastor Thomas's church. St. Boniface moved there when they were torn down to build the new North.
Okay.
Right. And so on that street, that's where St. Boniface was. 12th Street School is where the football field is.
Right.
That was 12th Street. There's still a marker there. That marker was
I recall.
there.
I went to 12th Street School. I remember the old North. So, yeah, I recall that.
Yeah. So
I had an argument with a guy, man. He told me 12th Street never ran all the way through right there. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah, 12th Street ran all the way through.
It did. And then they built the new North.
Mm-hmm.
I had friends who were at the old North, and the boiler went out one day, and they got them on the news, and they sit in classrooms with coats on. But and North had a closed lunch hour, but right, you know where that little marker is, that little statue. People be hanging out there during the lunch hour, and I was going like, well, now how would I know that?
Yeah,
and I was enrolled at Dominican. Right. That's another story.
Yeah, how would you know that?
How would I know that? So anyway, yes, and I just got a text saying that national building is still there.
Okay.
And someone told me that the Century Theater was the Atlas before it was the Century Theater. My uncle, he tricked me one time. Here's a story, DJ, if you're listening. He tricked me one time. There was this movie called Blood Feast, The Blood Feast. And I just saw it a few years ago. They must have spent about $400 to make this movie.
$400.
And it was about
a heck of a budget.
This guy was he was a cannibal, and he had a catering service. Really? So people didn't realize they were eating human beings.
Wow.
My uncle took me to see that movie. I had nightmares for 3 days, man. But yeah, that movie, they only spent about $400, $450.
Did you stop eating?
Oh man, that's one thing I've never had a point where I've stopped eating.
So nothing will spoil your appetite?
No. So anyway. And then let me shout out, and then I'll call as I'll get you. Let me shout out Speed Queen. This Speed Queen is 70 years old this year.
Really?
Yeah, 70 years old. Miss Betty Gillespie. Let me give you the story on that because how it even got its name. So I got it here. I got it. 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 Here we go. Here we go. Here it is. It's coming up. Wait for it. All right. Speed Barbecue. Speed Barbecue. That's another joint. That's another joint. Speed Queen Barbecue, a staple in Milwaukee since 1956, was founded by the late Betty Gillespie and her husband, the late Leonard Partis, on 5th and the Leap. Known for its 1-ton smoker and signature sauce. The family-owned business became a renowned spot for ribs and pork shoulders, surviving early years next to, and this guy, I was just at Speed Queen buying some collars. They got some of the best collars ever. And this brother was saying that he was looking at a picture of Miss Gillespie, and he was saying, yeah, because they was next door to the Black King. They were. And so I guess Black King was such a popular restaurant that they were able to deal with the overflow of people. So originally located in the Haymarket. Y'all know anything about the Haymarket? Yeah, the Haymarket. I used to hear my mom and talk about the Haymarket. But black folks, you know where MATC is right now? Black folks live down there. Winnebago, that's kind of like the black and the.
Was that what they referred to as the Hill?
No, the Hill is over.
Oh, that's over by Miller Parkway over
right,
there.
Right, Clybourne.
Yeah.
There was a whole nother group of people that was over on the Hill. The old West Side was over on the Hill.
Yeah, I remember. I know where the old West Side
That was a little
is.
white church, right?
It's still there.
Is it? Okay. So because of redevelopment in 1971, they moved to their current location at 12th and Walnut.
In other words, when the freeway come through.
Yeah, but the freeway, I'm trying to think, 71, 72? Yeah, that could have been.
I know it was because even Rehoboth Church moved in that same time frame because we had to move because of the freeway coming through.
Right. Well, you know, and that's
about when we moved to 29th and Hadley.
Right. And let me shout out Metropolitan Missionary Baptist Church. They just celebrated 89 years.
Wow.
And I bring that up because the current church, Friendship Baptist Church, where the esteemed pastor is Reverend Joseph Jackson.
It's 9th and North, right?
9th and North. That's where we were. And the freeway was supposed to go to 9th Street. And so Reverend Kelly, then the pastor, decided that, you know, well, they're going to get money from eminent domain, and, you know, we'll find a new location. And what happened was they didn't go that far. They ended up going to, would that be 8th Street?
8th, yeah.
Between 7th and 8th. And so, but at that point, the church was packed. I mean, so they needed a new building. That was an older building. And so that's when they started building in 1967, Metropolitan 14th and Burleigh. And one of the things, and I would have brought it in because it really was Black history. It coincided, us marching in that church, coincided with the assassination of Dr. King. And Reverend Kelly and Dr. King were colleagues, good friends. And so Dr. Kelly wasn't even there for the week. I think they did a week or 2 weeks of celebration. No church, no Black church had ever built to that scale in the city.
Well, had a Black church built from the ground, period.
Yeah, because you had Pilgrim Rest, the old Pilgrim Rest that was over on 8th Street, right there overlooking the freeway. It's a different church there now. They built
8th and what?
8th between Monarchy and Wright.
Oh,
there's a church right there now.
That's got to be where Bishop Kirkendall is.
Right. Well, that's the old Pilgrim Rest.
Okay.
And because my aunt was a member there during that time, and we lived, you know, when we stayed with my grandmother on 1st Street, we would go there for Sunday school because in Milwaukee, you couldn't go to the movies if you didn't go to church.
Oh, you couldn't do nothing if you
right.
didn't go to church in my house.
Right. And on Sundays, that's when people, it was really weird because my buddies would always talk about going to the movies on Saturday. I said, not in Milwaukee. We went to the movies on Sunday. So, you know, if you go, so one Sunday, we decided we're gonna go over. Me, Gary, my Uncle James, and there used to be a Heineman's Bakery right there on the corner of 3rd and Center. And so, of course, we got to walk past there. And we went in and we spent our Sunday school offering money on donuts.
Which building was the Heineman's Bakery?
Right there on the corner. That would be the southwest corner. The building's still there.
I thought that was a George Webb at some point or another.
It could have been. I know it was a Heineman's Bakery when I was a little guy. And so we walk around. Nobody has a watch. So we just walking around because we can't go to church. We ain't got no money for Sunday school. So we walked around, then we went home. And when we went home, I think I was covered in powder because I got a white powdered donut.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother did the math. Y'all couldn't have gone to church. So me and my Uncle James, we going down with the lie. So it looked like one of those interrogation movie, scenes from those movies in the 40s and 50s.
Really,
put
Michelle?
the bright light on you.
Really, Michelle?
Yeah.
Keith, did you see that? She tried to look like nobody was going to see her when she slid by. Like she tried to get little.
I'm going to tell this story. So my grandmother knew me and James, we going to stand on the lie. So she decided to sweat Gary. She sweated Gary. Gary broke. Now we all got a whooping. That's the one where I don't know if y'all had that sibling that you just don't take on a crime. When you do a crime, they gonna tell.
Yeah, one way or another.
I was telling Frankie in the car, I said, dude, I love you, man. You my guy. But I'm telling you, you're in trouble. I'm probably gonna go state's evidence on you. And you my guy.
He did it.
I got a couple more names too. I know y'all been looking for Rideout. I know where he is too.
Right. You remember that thing that happened? He told me about it.
We killing every cold case you got. I got information on all those cold cases.
You on everybody. All because he got caught with some candy.
Yeah. We all.
They just come out with a list and be like, Keith, what do you know about this? Oh, yeah, I know about that one.
Oh, man, I'm Dino Brown.
Hey, Debo, be like, no, take me so I can get a bologna sandwich, and I'll tell you everything you want to know.
Man.
Not bologna.
Yeah.
Now, if it's rag bologna, that's different.
I don't know if it's cooked right.
Rag bologna cut about you know what I'm talking about?
The one night I ever spent in jail, down in county lockup, at 5 o'clock when that hot
bring them sandwiches?
those sandwiches out, dude, I thought I had the best steak ever. Oh my God, I was so hungry, man. With that bologna sandwich, they don't put nothing on it. Big old thick.
Yeah,
man. Look like Texas toast.
No.
And then the dude in the cell over, he said, "You want mine?" Yeah, dude, I'm hungry. Yeah, I want mine.
Hey, but
yours.
You have to take the sandwiches and put it underneath your leg, just so you can warm them up and kind of squish them down, man, because they so thick and
what kind of people we got working here, y'all? Wow.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm down there.
This quality program.
Wait a minute, Debo. I'm down there. I'm not even a hardened criminal.
Right.
I'm down there on parking tickets.
You don't want to tell nobody that, though. What you in for?
And I would just say, I had no handcuffs. Dude, sent me up to the tier. They always do. You know what? I'm an honoree.
Debo.
What do you call it? What?
Hey, you using it like
a trustee?
Trustee.
So what you in here for? Well, I shot a couple people. So what you in here for? Parking tickets.
Damn!
That boy gonna get life.
You gotta get some time.
Football numbers.
I'm in there with all kind of, I'm like, I'm down here on traffic tickets. It was like parking tickets. That back in the day, that's what they do, right? Sure, you got a warrant. Yeah. They, this and when they took me down,
and child support too, they would take you down.
Child support's a number one. Now, if it's a bench warrant in Milwaukee, they pretty cool. Now, Waukesha. Different story.
They ain't got nothing else to do.
They ain't got nothing else to do. So, man, I was like, and my mama kept saying, "Boy, you need to pay those tickets." So I remember
you didn't listen.
All this is going on right after Ernie Lacy.
Oh boy.
So any kind of police interaction you have as a black man, you scared, right?
Yeah, anything can go down.
So me and my boy, we leaving. We were practicing for the old sickle cell game, and so we were at North Division practicing. One of the few times at that point in my life I wasn't riding dirty. And so dude pulled me over, and the windows, because it was cold, but from the heat from
Steam.
Right, so the windows all fogged up. They didn't know my boy was in the car. So they asked me to get out the car. You got maybe a paddy wagon, 3 squads, traffic ticket, y'all.
All to pull you
Really?
over?
Yeah, and then I got this book, this militant black book, and I'm going, oh man, they get ready to do another march in Milwaukee.
Did you have an afro?
No, that was no.
Man, what made you think they was gonna march for you? About to get ready to do another march. You just take it for granted they're gonna march for you. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to be little you or nothing. I'm just saying everybody ain't gonna get no march.
Ain't nobody gonna march.
Hey.
Nobody.
Man, everybody ain't getting no protest. Everybody ain't getting no march now.
Everybody don't get a march.
Oh, we can't just run out here marching for everything.
Keep saying nobody.
Not one T-shirt printed. No justice for Keith.
Everybody's not getting a march.
Oh, that is.
And I'm sick of them damn T-shirts. Yeah.
We love you, Robert.
Well, you on your own, brother. So you are.
That's cold, man.
Now y'all think about it, man. How many times you see that stuff on the news, man? And the police might have been wrong, but then when you look at his rap sheet, he done shot 2 police, and he beat that case, and then I mean, come on now, everybody ain't getting no march.
Well, are you?
And I'm telling you that some riots are wasted.
Well,
That down in Kenosha, that was a wasted riot.
I wouldn't say that.
No, I mean that dude was wrong from the get-go.
No, but still, you got to be careful with that, because even though he had a weapon, that don't.
He had a warrant.
Wasn't he somewhere he wasn't supposed to be in the first place?
Yeah,
that
with his girl.
Don't justify.
Yeah.
That don't justify.
She had to restrain
him in the back.
No. I'm just saying, and he's dropped all his claims.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that he was pressured by those peoples that can move the needle.
Well, me and Keon agreed on this one, man. We were like, man, that's just a wasted riot, because he was wrong.
How was he wrong, though?
Because he used the car before he did. That was his MO. I'm just going on what the public record said.
Yeah, but he was on the driver's side. He was standing outside of
getting in the car, get ready to take off.
Yeah, but you don't shoot a person in the back because
he didn't shoot him in the back when he was trying to stop him. Now, was that poor police technique? Yeah. I would argue yes.
Yeah.
But that.
What that boy out in Waukesha? What was his name?
Don't even talk about brother Daryl Brooks.
Daryl Brooks. You may well been protesting to free Daryl Brooks.
Dude, no, man, that was. And I don't know why, and maybe God Creator can give us these visions. For a moment I thought black dude, just for a moment, because it was Waukesha. And man, then when you looked up and it was like, oh man,
well, DC Sniper.
Sniper, yeah.
White. I just thought white.
Yeah, I did. I thought white, but I mean, I never thought a black dude.
Cedric the Entertainer said that DC Sniper was the Jackie Robinson of crime.
Yeah.
Because that ain't DMO. Don't fit. It don't fit. But I just thought that sometimes we can be wrong. I mean, and I know no one should ever.
Yeah, but nowadays you can't even put your finger on it no more, man. You say, "Oh, that's a white guy." That's
some of the stuff
guy.
that you can.
Nah,
but I think that's the
nowadays.
danger. That's the danger in how we think in this country.
Yeah.
Where you hear a name. Now, again, we've done this before. I don't know how many white dudes named Donnell.
Right. So you already know.
Now, if he named Donnell, I'm going, ooh,
Yeah,
I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, that is true. But if you say like a school shooting, you're not gonna think African American. You
right.
don't think,
or you could like a fight.
Well, a fight is different.
You know, like a
You know,
fight is,
compared to
but like somebody
going and
coming
shooting
in and
kids
just
and just shooting.
right.
Like, nah, that ain't something that.
And I hate to, you know, because again, you're being pejorative and you're being stereotypical, and I'm not, but I'm just saying that when you look at mass shootings, you know, because black folks do mass shootings. They're not exempt from that, but you know, it's like something jumped off, right? And dude get a gun. The dude down in Kenosha, was it Kenosha Racine, got kicked out the place and came back, shot up the place, you know, end up killing folks. I mean, it's, but there's certain things when they build the profile, you just don't, and the profile for that sniper, the DC sniper, was that nobody, even to the point where when he called in, they were kind of in disbelief because you kind of hear like, black dude, come on, man, stop playing.
Yeah.
But he was kind of a high tech.
So you say that he was like a nerd?
No, I'm saying high tech in the sense that,
and he was a marksman for the military.
Yeah,
he had to be to shoot from that far.
No, but here's what was different about him, and how he was able to get away so quickly, is that he was shooting. He took the back seat out. They would lay down on their stomach and shoot.
Yeah, they would shoot through the trunk.
Yeah, what they call it, a mobile sniper's nest.
Yeah.
Now,
but nobody had seen that.
And again,
had you seen that, Keith?
Nobody even thought that it would be a black man that looked like regular, like he don't look like he would do something like that.
This brother had a lot of issues.
Yeah,
but then
he had a lot of issues.
He had the younger dude.
Yeah, we had his son.
No, it wasn't his son.
Oh, it wasn't his son.
It was his ex-wife's son. It was his stepson.
Yeah, well, his son.
So, but what I'm saying is, once he make the shot, he pulls off right away. That car don't even look suspicious.
Of course.
You looking for a stationary shot?
They was looking for a white van. And that's the problem with what they call like the fog of war when something happens, because people panic. You know, you can't always rely on eyewitnesses, because I thought the shot came from here.
Right.
You know, but it came from here.
Well, that's like the book depository, right?
Yeah.
Well, and you wouldn't know too, because if you're trying to judge it off of the sound,
right?
What's that sound? You know,
but sounds are deceiving.
Echoes. Yeah,
it's really deceiving, because it was over here, but it actually is over here. You want to do a break, because we had 9.
John Allen Muhammad.
Okay, I'll get the caller.
Okay,
and then we'll take a break. I'll just have to ask the caller to hold. Hello, caller. How are you?
I'm fine.
All right. Can you hold on to after the break?
Oh, yeah, even when I'm on the government phone, I can wait 3 minutes.
Did he say he on the government phone?
We can waste the 3 minutes.
You're listening to Community Voices Throwback Thursday. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Caller, we thank you for your patience. Welcome to the program. You going to push the button?
Push the button. Rush hour.
What button? That button, man. Caller, welcome to the program.
Hey, what's up, Ma?
My NIGG.
I got you right out.
What up, my wigger?
I got to get out of here, so I'm gonna be quick. But I was very disappointed yesterday. I done made up my mind. We are happy to live in the conditions that we in. So I asked a Christian and I asked a Muslim, and got the same answer basically. We are happy, because yes, the work would be hard. It would be hard, but it seems like what we want is what we're gonna stay in. And when I asked the other question, he didn't even answer. But I watch YouTube instead of listen to radio now. So when I brought up about the N-word with Muslims, he got a smile on his face, but he came back with that question. So I was a little disappointed, but it is, yeah. So we can't keep complaining about what the white man is doing to us and all that other stuff. Because I know personally, there are a lot of people in the clergy that listen to this. And now I know our congregation would do it. We already talked about it. I had an idea, but I don't know how to do it. But my congregation would join it. So we're going to keep going. We keep on chucking and jiving, all this other stuff. And it is what it is, man.
All right, man. Caller, welcome to the program.
All right, all you beautiful souls out there, the ugly ones too. How y'all doing?
Good. What's happening?
All right, now I wanted to bring up about the shooter that you was talking about, that he had a whole lot of problems. Okay, I indulged in that, and I come to find out he was setting up to assassinate his wife to get the insurance. So what he was doing was shooting odd people so that he was setting up his wife to shoot her so he could collect the insurance. When they find that out, and also the boy that he had, yes, it was some kin to another wife, but he was planning to get the insurance money. When they finally found all that and why he did and what he doing, he was using that, as Keith was saying, that white folks do it, so it was throwing them off the course of what he was doing. I followed that all the way to the end and found that out, and nobody was speaking on that. Okay, and then number two I wanted to speak on was Robbie's was just south of Center on Titonia back in the day, right there where they got the post office parking lot at. Because what was the white guy that used to coach for Marquette? He used to bring his players up there to Columbia Playground on Sunday and play against the brothers in the hood. And then he would give the tennis shoes and stuff to the brothers from the white team. And that was the year that they won. Help me out. They won a division. Won the
77.
Marquette won.
77.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got the book where they all signed it because they were all there at Columbia Playground, and they used to give the Stockton the tennis shoes. You know, them All-Stars with the double tired toe, whatever back then. But yeah, and then my father and Mr. Wow, how am I going to get a brain cramp? Well, yeah, Mr. Moulton. They used to do the bodyguarding down at the bouncers down at the Ebony Q when it was in the basement.
Okay.
Right there. Right, I remember that. So that was what I had to say on that. Oh, and then two more sleepers of history of Milwaukee. I would like to say, hey, praise to you, Christopher Scarver. Hey, praise to you, Mr. Bob Johnson at Northcott. Praise to you. You said it to her, Miss Mattabelle, my cousin. Hey, Miss Woods, love you. And then I want to send one more shout out to Mr. Brother McGee. Love you, bro. Thank you for the Milwaukee Black History.
All right, appreciate you. Caller, welcome to the program.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, I got a comment this morning. To the best of my knowledge, when we put our elected officials in office, we put them in there hopefully to make the city a better place. Would you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the reason why I'm asking is this. So on the northwest corner of 76 and Hampton, you got that car lot there.
Yeah.
Now, with all the city ordinances that I do know about, that guy got cars parked all on the grass. He got cars parked in the alley. And evidently, he continued to do it because nobody's ticketing him or anything like that to make it even any better over there.
Okay. Yeah. That's next door to the barber shop that my godson gets his hair cut at. Yeah. Okay.
Pretty sad.
Yep. All right, man. All right, caller, welcome to the program.
Hey, how you doing this morning?
I'm good. What's happening?
Since we're earlier of the show, walking down memory lane, what street was Wonder Bread located?
Ooh. Yeah, was that Winnebago? No. It was across the street there. Was up on the hill on the other side of Hillside, right?
I don't know. I'm just
because you know what it is now is Leinenkugel. They have I think there's a microbrewery there. I don't know if it's still operating, but yeah, because I remember when you were a kid, did you ever do the tours there?
No, I came here in 76.
Okay, because we used, when I was a kid, that was like we would visit there and you get a Wonder Bread piggy bank and you get a Twinkie.
Yes, I also came here right after I hear the National Guard came. You know, I kind of missed that because I was hearing horror stories about that.
In 67.
67.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. They're not nothing like ICE, are they?
No, I think by the time the National Guard, because they did martial law, had a curfew, and my grandmother lived on 1st and Wright. We lived on 4th and Wright, and a lot of the insurrection was happening there on what was then 3rd Street. So I could remember hearing gunshots, then I was part of day camp at the Y. They just moved over to 12th and Garfield, and you go over and you could still smell the buildings that had burned right there on that little strip. There's a little restaurant and stuff there. So yeah, I was 10 when that happened. And then, you know, surprisingly, in 68, where other cities burned after the assassination of Dr. King, that didn't happen in Milwaukee. So, yeah. As a matter of fact, they had ended the open housing marches here, and they estimated about 15,000 people marched peacefully downtown after the assassination of Dr. King in Milwaukee. So we have a little unique history because we did our riot in 67. But I do remember going down to visit a cousin in East Chicago, and we had to go through Chicago in 68, and man, that I'd never seen that kind of devastation. I mean, they did some damage in Chicago. DC too. DC, woo. And when I got to Maryland in 1976, you could still see a lot of the burned out buildings, you know, that they had. You know, where the arena is right now, where they play, where the what are they? They're not the Bullets anymore. The Wizards. Yeah, but that was New York Avenue. That was all burned up. I mean, it was interesting. They've estimated it's been about 2,000 riots in this country since 1965. So,
really?
Yep. All right, man.
Okay.
All right, peace. Caller, welcome to the program. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. What's happening?
Okay, good. Cousin Keith Depot, right out. Yeah, Charles Palmer calling. Just give you a little history, a little bit more on the hate market that was down on 7th and Bleak Street. There were 3 black restaurants down there at the time. It was Speed Queen, Jimmy's Rib Crib, and Black King. And Haymarket was known like the after hours spot after the bars closed. All the gatherings would be of black folks gathering down there after 2 o'clock, and they party till the sun come up, playing their music and having a good time. That was the first time that I learned to drive an automobile at 12 years old on a Sunday morning at the Haymarket.
Yeah, that's where people would go and do their practice driving.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yep.
And also to mention St. Boniface, the original St. Boniface is right on the corner, 11th and Clark.
Right.
That's where we used to gather and meet up with Father Graffi in order to march over the 16th Street Viaduct.
Mm-hmm.
Also, with Dick Bakery, he would join us in the march as well during that time. And the Wonder Bread Bakery was located on 7th and Summer down in the old project.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
You
okay,
know what?
thank you.
My mom took us to a rally when Dick Gregory came here doing the open housing marches. I still remember that as a kid.
Yes, that's been some time ago.
Yep.
And then after the march, we'll meet down at St. Mark's Church on the corner of 11th and Reservoir.
And then they moved to First and Right. And then they moved from First and Right to their location because they started building after Metropolitan and Calvary too, those two churches. And when you look at St. Mark's, the architecture there it's like an anvil. And that was like symbolic of when they started, when I think it was Absalom Jones and Richard Allen, when they started the AME Church, it was kind of in a place, I don't know if it was a foundry, but they have the anvil. And then Calvary Church is built based on an African hut. That's so.
Okay, and the original St. Mark was located on 4th, on the corner of 4th and Kilbourne, where the Hyatt Hotel sits right today.
Is there a marker down there? Isn't there a marker down there? Yeah.
Yes, there's a marker right there on the corner of 4th and Kilbourne.
Yep. All right, man. We'll know your history.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, man.
Nice talking with you.
Nice
okay, have a great day.
All right. Caller, welcome to the program.
Man, that brother was just get off the phone. Man, love to you, man. Yes, 7th and Summers. We used to come up that back alley, come across some cobblestones, and go right into that Hostess cupcake where they used to have the apple pie, cherry pie, snowballs, the cream puffs, everything right there. And he used to have the damaged merchandise, and he used to set it out. And we used to just go up there and grab what you want. People wasn't acting goofy, grabbing whole bag loads and running off. It was really supporting the people that was in Hillside. And he used to have all them 6 courts right there along 6th Street, right along the street where they used to play basketball all day. And then on the other over there off Summers where they used to shoot dice. And please, that was a whole area. Man, that was a different life. And the breeze come different when that wind changed. And you get, what was the chocolate place?
Ambrosia Chocolate.
There? Oh, Ambrosia, and then and then when the slaughterhouse caught that wind coming from the, wow, man, you just brought back memories when you said 7th and Summers. Way to go, man, on them history of things that people really didn't know that didn't live around there. Thank you, bro.
All right, man, appreciate you.
Yeah, that's history, man.
Love the smell of Geyser potato chips, man, because I live right there by the plant, man, and that was a great smell in there.
Man, I used to like the smell of chocolate when you're on the freeway, like you ride on the freeway.
I think a lot of us, and no pun intended, soured on chocolate because Jeffrey Dahmer worked at Ambrosia Chocolate.
Yeah.
So
And
then after that,
we didn't
take it because that man. It's just like, that's wow.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man.
They were innocent on that one, but
yeah,
they paid the ultimate price. I mean,
and that's the parking lot now for MATC.
Sure is.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
They never reopened or anything, did they?
No, I think they just they were going to probably close anyway. And you could always smell that.
Why would you say they were going to close anyway?
I don't know if it was not productive. Let's see why Ambrosia Chocolate went out of business.
What they put on the record as to why we know why they closed. We quit eating that chocolate.
He also worked for an elevator company.
Well, they ain't closed that. Well,
Well,
I know it was rumors going around because I've heard numerous times they was like, man, that they was finding body parts in the chocolate. I mean, I
those
know
are
it
rumors.
wasn't true, but
Right.
it was a rumor that they was, that was going around.
Just goes to show you never know who lives next door.
I didn't know that they were owned by Cargill.
Oh, the
Ambrosia was?
meat?
Yeah. Caller, welcome to the program.
Wow.
Yes, but other things you don't know when it come up off the seat. I wanted to bring up the part about the same thing, the history about with Mr. McGee and what he did with using him. Y'all act like, and then I heard Michelle bring it up that she said she didn't know anything about it. So I was like, wow, that's history of Milwaukee, and nobody knew anything about it when McGee was trying to get Martin Luther King written all the way down the 3rd Street, all the way across. And then a lot of the businesses didn't want to change to Martin Luther King, just like that little flower shop that's right there on Locust. That's what started all that. And then when Mr. McGee went down there and he did a little thing of propaganda saying that, hey, he could touch the meat, he can touch this and this and this and that. And it changed all that around just because.
And I'm trying to think. I think it would have been Marlene Johnson Odom. She would have been the alderperson then. Yeah, there were the businesses down on probably what would be south of Juneau, who were concerned about having Martin Luther King as part of their address. Because normally when you would go to different cities, the Martin Luther King streets were usually destitute in bad shape. Different vision in Milwaukee.
Usingers, maters.
Yeah, they didn't. And to the point where, because of the development we've done on our King Drive, that when, and I want to say, I don't know if it was Malele, when they wanted to extend it, that the businesses had no problems at that point, just because of the development on King.
Right.
So, and still work to do on King Drive, but you see a lot of development on King Drive, which is a good thing. People in Milwaukee have a tendency to be down on yourself, but I brag about our King Drive, because you go to other places and King Drive is not looking like our King Drive. And not to say there's still work to be done. A lot of history down there on King Drive, the old 3rd Street. And because I'm trying to think, I don't know if the Veterans Administration is in the old Curly's building now. Now, you want to talk about a spot that was notorious? Curly's, man, Curly's.
From the back to the front.
Yeah, my uncle. Sometimes I'd go down and get my uncle. I'd be so scared going up in the Curly's. It was more hype than reality, though, as most things are. Caller, welcome to the program. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, brother. But did y'all see? I don't know when it was on Fight the Power. The guy that's head of Public Enemy, and they're showing everything that happened. I'm getting the echo. So is it my phone or yours?
Probably. Bring your volume down a little bit on your phone. Is that better?
Is that here? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Let me go down a little bit better. Okay. But anyway, they're showing from as I still hear the echo. I'm going to say this. They show from when what's a young man named Trayvon Martin and the other thing. They just took us like through our area where we saw how things happen with white folks. And the presidents and whatever, Barack Obama came into office, and they're showing how Trump was talking about. There's evenly on both sides. They're showing how racist he was. He's still racist. His State of the Union address was racist. And he's still low down, dirty dog, as far as I'm concerned. And he ain't did nothing until he did more for black people than any other president. And I'm like, Chuck D, what do you do for us? We trying to figure that out. But hey, anyway, I'm just gonna respect the LCC things. Y'all know what I want to say. Kim and John Wayne, y'all have a good day.
All right, appreciate you. When's New Edition coming?
what, March or April?
New edition, Boys to Men, and Tony Braxton.
Yeah, I heard March 28th or something like that.
Don't break my heart. March 21st.
March 21st, I know.
By Serve. Okay.
You going, Keith?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Call, welcome to the program.
This is a throwback Thursday. Why y'all not throwing back about the commandos? That was really something that was moving around there. Okay. And then also down, what about the can somebody tell me what was the name of the Grant Burger picture of the young boy that was holding the burger? Because I remember they had the
Rodney Allen Rippey.
Say that again, bro.
Rodney Allen Rippey.
You know, because the white folks had the big boy. We had him over there on 4th Street, the Grant Burger.
Oh, are you talking
y'all
about
remember
Grant?
that?
4th and North?
Yeah.
Dang, y'all don't know nothing about, and this is a throwback Thursday in Milwaukee.
We do know about Grants, man.
Okay, speak up, man. You be talking all that about everything that don't mean nothing.
Like this means
you
something.
You be
okay,
my history, man.
All right.
You be flipping
As a matter of fact,
you don't be
when Grant's golden skillet, when Grant's
you talk about, what were the teams that came from the '88 that are now in the NBA? Since you have on the knowledge of stuff.
San Antonio Spurs, Denver Nuggets, the Nets, and that fourth team, San Antonio.
Now you sound like you know something. Why you didn't bring that up when you was talking about?
Because it's my program and I didn't have to, man. That's why.
I know you don't have to.
All right, man.
It.
So,
okay.
all right, appreciate you, bro. Was it Utah?
Wait. San Antonio.
San Antonio. Oh, the Pacers.
Indiana
Pacers.
Indiana.
Yep. All right. You got any more callers?
No. Hey.
Dude, gonna try.
Man, it's like test keep knowledge, huh?
Yeah, tell me I'm gonna do better.
You know who I am on walking history book.
Get me all depopulated over here.
Depopulated.
Depopulated. We expect better than that from you.
Man, sometimes, bro, you just gotta fall back. Make up a word.
Yeah.
Make up a word. Ambrosia chocolate. You know that they go back to 1894.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me do this. It's Throwback Thursday and it's Black History Month. And so I did a little research. And when we get back, we're going to talk about some foods.
Yes.
That Black folks might have invented.
Uh-oh.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Parris.
All right, welcome back to Community Voice. Caller, before I get you, and you can put them in. Just let me do this. You guys eat buffalo wings?
Oh yeah.
So what do you dip them in?
Nothing. I eat mine plain.
You do ranch?
Yeah.
That's a great segue. Thank you.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Hey, yeah, I used to work at Jaeger Bread over there in Hillside. And also, I did work with Jeffrey at Ambrosia Chocolate back in the day. You call him Old Jeff. And, I also went to St. Boniface. Went to St. Boniface right there on 11th and across the North Division High School.
Yep.
Changed all that up. So,
All right.
History.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. All right. So Debo likes ranch dressing with his buffalo wings. Did you know that a black man created ranch dressing?
Oh.
How about that? Steve Henson, creator of Hidden Valley Ranch dressing. America's favorite dressing for lettuce, chicken, and even pizza. It was invented in the late 1940s by Steve Henson, a plumbing contractor in Alaska who often made meals to fuel his construction crewmates during the workday. The special buttermilk, mayo, and sour cream dressing he served on salad was a favorite of the crew. Years later, that dressing recipe went on to sell in a business deal worth $60 million today. Steve Henson had an entrepreneurial spirit, which led him and his wife Gail to leave Alaska and the plumbing industry to buy a ranch in Southern California. Thus, they named the ranch Hidden Valley and opened the ranch to guests, hosting parties where they served dinner. And once again, Steve made his crowd-pleasing creamy condiment. The dressing was so popular that they began to sell it to nearby restaurants, and people would buy the seasoning packets and needed to make it directly from Steve and Gail. This is how Hidden Valley Ranch dressing was born. All right.
So now I know I've read a story about a black man. I think he created, was it the buffalo wings, and then it was stolen from
I'm
him?
gonna get to that. Yes, sir. That's on the
Okay,
list.
so that is true. Okay.
Yep. All right. We've talked about this bit of Black history, food history. James Hemings is considered by many to be America's first chef. Born into slavery in 1765, Hemings grew up in Virginia, moving to Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's home and plantation as a child. Hemings had an early aptitude for cooking, and Jefferson, Francophile that he was, wanted a French chef in his Virginia home. In 1784, Jefferson took Hemings to Paris to study the culinary arts. In France, Hemings earned a wage cooking and mastered the art of haute cuisine in the kitchens of Chateau de Chantilly. He brought this expertise to the kitchen in Thomas Jefferson's Parisian home and ultimately took it back to Virginia. While in France, he was likely introduced to gratin de macaroni, a dish of pasta baked with butter and cheese, one of Thomas Jefferson's favorites. He liked black women, so of course he liked macaroni and cheese. Hemings adapted the recipe and prepared it for elaborate dinners for Jefferson back in Monticello, likely replacing some of the French ingredients with those available in Virginia, such as cheddar cheese. His version of the dish, referred to as macaroni pie in the early American cookbooks, is the predecessor to the ooey-gooey comfort food we all know and love. James Hemings eventually won his freedom from Thomas Jefferson in 1796 and remains one of the most important chefs in American culinary history. Ranch dressing, macaroni and cheese. You don't have a caller? Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Ranch dressing and macaroni.
Didn't know that.
Together?
No, but black people did it though.
Know your history.
I heard somebody talk about the Geysers potato chip company. Did you know that it was a black man who invented the potato chip? George Speck Crumb. Now there are conflicting legends about the origins of the most excellent bar snack, but one thing is sure: George Speck Crumbs, an esteemed black chef in Saratoga Springs, was the first to serve potato chips to customers. One legend says that while working as a chef at the Moon Lake Lodge resort in New York, George Speck Crumb cut razor-thin potato slices before frying them for a difficult customer complaining about their fried potatoes being too thick. The crispy results was accidentally delicious, and he began serving them at the resort as Saratoga chips. Another legend says that Crumb's sister Catherine invented the potato chip. While we'll never fully know the true origin of the chip, he certainly popular. See, word I can't pronounce. He made him popular at both the Moon Lake Lodge Resort and then at his own establishment. Crumb served his potato chips to each table in his restaurant and gained notoriety in American high society for his hospitality and delicious snacks. Okay, so it wasn't Mr. J's. It wasn't Mr. Lay's. Now, am I wrong? Can you just eat one Lay's?
No, because it's like you can try it, but it's something that's in the chip that pulls you back for more. I don't know if it's the salt or if it's the texture of the chip.
You just can't eat one. You just can't eat one Lay's.
No, nah. I tried though.
So back in the day, what was your potato chips?
Mine? That's a good question. I want to say
Jay's.
Jay's. Yeah, I like that.
When I think of geysers, I always think like geysers always seem to be in bars.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Always seem to be in bars, and it had enough salt in there, so that's why you get peanuts and pretzels and the bar mix and potato chips, because as you take more salt, you get what? More thirsty.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you brought this up, and thank you, brother. Thank you, because you got to know your history.
Know your history.
John Young, the king of wings. On a fateful day in the early 1960s in Buffalo, New York, the chef and owner of Wings and Things began serving fried chicken wings tossed in a tangy mambo sauce. Young's version of the chicken wing is sweet and well seasoned, a slightly different version of the now world famous buffalo wing, which is typically tossed in a vinegar-based hot sauce and butter. The wings were a big hit in the Buffalo community, and within years, other establishments began selling their own version of saucy wings. Another local business, Frank and Teresa Bellissimo, Anchor's Bar, is often credited with inventing buffalo wings in 1964. They also claim to have invented the popular bar fare and served theirs with a now typical hot buffalo sauce. Many people aren't aware of Young's role in the original story of the buffalo wings, of Buffalo's most famous dish. Despite this, Young maintained throughout his life that he invented buffalo wings. Since his passing, his family has continued to tell his story and share his food with others. Young's business recognized and highlighted the chicken wing, a part of the bird that had long been considered less desirable. How about that? Because that was like, other than the back and the neck, those are the worst piece of chicken you could get. His family, community, and customers continue to call him King of the Wings.
I believe it was stolen.
See? Little Richard was right.
I believe it was stolen.
All right. Now, here's something that I can remember when it started. The Black Panther Party, innovators of community school breakfast programs. Now, now most schools have breakfast for kids. That was started by the Black Panther Party. While technically the Black Panther Party is not an individual, its contribution to our food system in the U.S. is so significant that it deserves a spot on this list. Let it be known to all Americans that if you, your child, or even your friend have ever had breakfast provided by your public school, you have the Black Panther Party to thank. Having recognized the connection between food insecurity and systemic inequality, the party started the first free breakfast for school children's program in 1969. Over the next decade, the party would serve tens of thousands of children a full breakfast. The effects were immediate, with educators even remarking on the noticeable change in their students' attention and behavior. The program was so effective that it pressured the U.S. government to expand its own school breakfast initiatives, eventually leading to the widespread federal school breakfast program we know today. How about that?
Mm.
Black Panther Party. And then I have a final one here, and I'll get the caller. So people call in for reservations? What? Can you get them in at 6? Caller, welcome to the program.
And to back patch on that, on your, it also was started in Greater Galilee in the basement. I'm trying to think of her name that opened up a school later on that was over there on 20th and Walnut. She was a very, very important intellect. What was her name? Somebody, if you remember, she had a school and she started in Greater Galilee in the basement with that Head Start and that breakfast stuff. And then she ended up having a whole school that she bought from the Milwaukee Public School over there on 20th and Walnut. Help me out, somebody.
All right.
20th and Walnut. I'm trying to picture. 20th and Walnut.
Okay. We didn't invent it because it's a plant. But collard greens are a foundational element of African American soul food, symbolizing resilience, history, and cultural heritage. Cultivated by enslaved people from allowed rations, these greens were seasoned with smoked meats and simmered for hours, turning scarce resources into a nutritious, flavorful staple that remains a cherished tradition of Southern cooking and family gatherings today. The historical and cultural significance of collard greens. During slavery, collard greens were among the few vegetables enslaved people were allowed to cultivate for their own families. They represented a make something from nothing philosophy where humble touch, tough leaves were transferred into tender, nutrient-rich dish using smoked meat, ham hocks, and turkey. Cultural traditions. Collards are deeply connected to West African culinary roots, representing a continued legacy of the African diaspora. Often eaten on New Year's Day, they are believed to bring good fortune, specifically representing prosperity. And I know we talked about that, how people might put a coin in the greens for good luck. Okay. What do you eat with collard greens? What type of bread would you eat with collard greens?
I wouldn't eat any bread with it.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't eat any bread with it. I mean, but some people might eat, cornbread with it. But yeah, I wouldn't eat anything. No bread for me.
Does anybody know what a collard is? Because I know what because turnip greens,
right?
So
what's the difference?
Taste.
So is it that one is more sour than the other?
Yeah, like mustards are.
Yeah, I hate mustard.
Really?
It's like that tangy taste.
Okay? Really?
So it's turnip, it's collard, it's mustard.
Yeah, collards are probably, in my mind, the best out of the three. Now, look, I used to hate my mother's greens when I was growing up, and so I wouldn't eat greens. And when I met Rhonda, Rhonda she tricked me into one day, because she had frozen some greens. She put some on the plate. Man, these ain't too bad. I eat my grandmother's greens. My grandmother made great greens. But, Rhonda and, we eat, and it really is a healthy food. There's a whole lot of nutrients in collards. Martin. And one of the things that we do now, I don't, Rhonda does. We can cook them. They talk about the long, slow cook, or we saute them. I don't know if you do saute collards, but
I've had it before.
Caller, welcome to the program. Good morning.
Yeah, difference between me with collards and turnips and mustard. When I grew up, one mama cooked. It was like the collards are more firmer than the turnips and mustard more mushier.
What about the taste?
To me, I didn't get a taste for either or. But now that I get older, I'm like, the cooking for myself, I'm lazy. I get the collard, it's easy to clean, but sometimes the mustard is a lot of work.
Yep.
Because I remember my mother had a garden, and she used to have me go out there with it, and you see how dirty they are. You lose that taste for them.
Well, they come from dirt.
I know it, but at the same time, you don't see that. I go big and say when I'm grown, now she gone, and then they clean. But then I know they cheaper at what's that other store over there, Walmart or Sam's Club, Woodman's.
Yeah.
They said they're a little dirtier, but they cheaper.
Yeah, they have something called Southern cuisine, and I always, if you watch the Beverly Hillbillies, and when Granny cooked, Granny was cooking a whole lot of food that black people could identify because it was for poor folks. You know, like one of the reasons why pork is so big for black folks was that during the Civil War, and certainly when Sherman had did his march, to the sea, he gunned down. Well, the Northerners would take the beef. They didn't want the pork. And so for poor blacks, poor whites, it was pork. Pork was cheap. They was able to, and even today, if you go in the store, pork is really, because beef, man, is like, the cost of beef. Yeah, I think collards have a better taste. I didn't like mustards. I didn't like turnips. Now, my grandmother, though, did you ever eat turnips?
I did.
Man, my grandmother used to make turnips. Man.
We had turnips and my mother used to do turnips and mustard.
Okay.
She never cooked none the same.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I missed out. They all taste like greens to me.
Yep, like grass.
But then I went into greens until I got older. Then you miss that taste. My granddaughter brought me over some greens, and I'm like, whoa, I gained weight to get out of here. Because my little brother, I give a shout out to Todd Henry. But I gained weight to get my own place back so I can start cooking, the way I want to cook.
All right. I appreciate it.
But hey.
All right, man. I remember I took Caitlin, must have been about 5 or 6. And so I took her to eat. And so we went over here to Perkins. Caitlin ate like a grown person's portion of greens. Caitlin loved greens. And I know why, because her mama, Randy makes some greens, dude. Oh my God, her greens are just woo. Yeah, so Caitlin, but she was farting in the car all the way back to the house. Yeah, she ate those greens. Caller, welcome to the program. Good morning.
What's going on, brother?
Hey man, I can't call it.
One thing else too, you talking about you can't just grab one potato chip. When you're making like lasagna or pizza or something, you gotta pour the corner of that cheese in your mouth. I don't know why. You just have to do that. What? The corner of that cheese bag when you finish making like lasagna or something or pizza or something, that corner of that cheese bag, you dump that thing like a bag of chips.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, man, you tripping. You tripping if you ain't doing it. You tripping.
I just made some lasagna.
It's like the corner.
You hit the corner. You hit the corner of that cheese bag.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, you talked about. Oh. Hey, can I give you a chef's? Grate your cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Don't use the cheese that you buy in the bag because cheese has wax on it.
Or the plastic cheese.
Yeah, it has like a wax, the coating, and so it doesn't melt the same way if you get a grater and you just grate your cheese.
And it's a little more expensive though.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're gonna pay. But I'm just saying, if you just cooking and you cook, you know what it costs to cook. You pay the cost to cook.
Pay the cost to be the boss.
Yep.
Hey man, I miss football. To be honest with you.
Yeah, bye.
Why is that? Don't say that's the only good thing in your life.
Because basketball ain't really catching my eye and shit like that. It's not really. I have to watch it like that anymore. I don't know if I'm losing interest in basketball or just NBA, but
College
It's not I
basketball
really
is
have to
hard.
watch it anymore. And it's after All Star. Usually I'd be want to watch it more than after All Star, but no, I really don't really have to watch it at this point right now. I
I'm kind
don't.
of with you, but you know what? My fix right now is just women's college basketball.
Yeah, man, they balling.
Yeah, they balling.
But the final four is here.
In Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, South Carolina play tonight.
Ooh.
I love Raven Johnson.
They still number one.
No, UConn.
Yeah. Ain't we tired of seeing the same teams though? UConn, South Carolina, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Well, this year is UConn, South Carolina, Texas.
Is LSU back?
LSU, but
LSU
they lost to Texas and they've lost to South Carolina. The SEC for women's college basketball is deep. Vanderbilt is good this year. They like number 5 in the country. You know, so and the thing about UConn is playing in the Big East, so there are no other teams other than UConn in the Big East. Right. I mean, it's and it's a down year for SEC men's basketball. None of those teams are really good. So, you know, I think that Final Four, it could be now. Everybody likes was it Iowa State? They got this big woman. She's she's big.
She plays center.
Yeah, she's big.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, she's big. And then maybe UCLA. Big Ten. But yeah, I love Raven Johnson and now there's a connection to the Seattle Seahawks and Raven Johnson. What's that connection, man?
I don't know that connection because I don't follow women basketball like that.
Okay, who's number 3 with the Seattle's?
You said what?
Number 3 for the he hung up. Yeah. Number 3, I don't know, brother, I think he's Nigerian. I think he plays safety, but that's Raven Johnson's boyfriend.
Oh.
For the Seahawks. Yeah. Yep. You're listening to Community Voice. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
The old landmark.
I'm finna go back over here and keep on looking like by and by.
Yeah.
I heard you talk about it.
When the morning comes.
Then had Keith join alongside.
Yeah,
man.
Hey, man, that thing got good to him, man.
You know, what I just think is just such a great song. Is it? In fact, tell me if I'm getting the lyrics wrong. But we are the Church of God in Christ.
Oh, this
You
is the
can't join
Church of God in Christ.
You can't join it?
This is the no. You got to be born.
You got to born into
You
it.
can't join in. You got to be born in. Hey, but you know they actually changed it now.
Okay.
So it's not. I forgot what they changed it to, but it's not. You can't join in. You got to be born in. They changed it.
That
to
was
something
that
else.
was that. I like that though.
You can't join.
You know,
in.
talk about the born again experience.
And they don't.
It just makes sense to say you can join in, but you got to be born in.
Ooh,
Well,
help
You
us.
got to be born again.
Help
well,
us.
I mean, that was the whole thing of you can't join in. You got to be born in. So it was the whole.
No, but
thing
you
of,
can join.
But that whole thing is not saying
No,
that you can't join.
They were
just
talking
saying-
about the rebirth.
Right, they were talking about the
Right,
rebirth.
Rebirth, which I
but-
think theologically that is. Yeah, I like that one
But
though.
sometimes we have to be careful how we word things because
Oh, yeah.
we'll then.
No, Doc, you getting it a little bit
this-
deep, Doc. It's real
Well,
surface.
no, but I understand Debo's making a great point, man. It's like sinners are welcome. They caught so much
yeah, sinners are
controversy.
welcome.
Yeah, they
but
caused so
the
much
Hines had to
controversy.
Take that down.
Yeah,
No, it's
but-
still up. I
yeah,
thought the sign is still
it
up.
is.
No, but okay. I'm gonna
See,
leave
but
it like,
listen,
like it lay.
But Doc,
I didn't
as a
see it the other day when
pastor,
I was there.
as a pastor, you want your church to smell like sin. That's the whole purpose of the church.
What?
You want it to smell like sin because if everybody in the church was
What
saved,
What
there
does
would be
sin
no
smell
purpose.
like?
There would be no
Wait
purpose.
a minute.
You want it to smell like sin.
Oh, you got me.
Hey,
What?
Jermaine,
Yes, sir.
do me a favor.
What that is?
Turn your own mic off.
I'm just saying you want it to smell like sin.
You want
bro.
your church to smell like
I'm
sin.
gonna go into
Yeah.
church Sunday and I'm gonna be, what you smelling for?
I don't smell no sin in
I
there.
smell it for, I don't smell what you said. I don't
Well,
smell
you can't go in. You got
I
to
don't
be
smell no
born.
sin. Caller, welcome to the program.
You want
Good
Good
morning.
morning, guys.
What's happening?
Hey, you guys just talking about collard greens.
Yeah.
My mom used to, she used to cook the stems and make a tea out of the stem, and we would drink that. I don't know what was that about, but
Okay.
it wasn't good, but it was very healthy too.
You know what it was about?
That's where the nutrients are.
You don't waste anything.
Ah.
Man, I look every time I take out garbage, I said this is garbage for a month for us. We didn't waste anything. You know, I
Right.
mean, it was leftover and then leftover.
Wow.
Oh, but that's probably why. And then it was like you said, nutrition.
Yeah, but think about this, guys. And I know this is on their phone too. You know,
Don't even go there. I'm actually cooking right now. To tell you
but
the
think
truth.
about this: if the nutrient is in the greens,
Mhm.
and trust me, those that if you eat enough, trust me, collards are a great probiotic.
Oh yeah.
So therefore, that tea, when you start talking about teas
Yeah.
and
Okay,
probiotics
gotcha.
and things of that nature, so I mean, it makes sense
Yeah.
Okay.
that also would help keep you regulated,
It's like when
Yeah.
you eat a potato, don't peel it. Because
right?
the nutrients are in the skin.
That's it.
That's where all the nutrients are in the skin.
So that's why it's so nasty.
Oh, you can. I. You know what? When I eat a baked potato now, I eat its skin and all.
Yep.
I sure do.
Yep. I do
My
too.
grandmother, God rest her soul, she would take onion and just eat it like an apple.
Yeah.
Now I know about onions. You could put it in your sock and go to sleep, and you'll see all of the detox actually come out your body, and you can see it in your sock. I actually tried it, and you actually see it, man. It's real.
Jermaine,
Listen, hold on. I'm not
turn
playing.
your mic off
No, listen to me.
and do not turn it back
Listen
on
to me.
today.
Listen, just like I told y'all to putting salt
Debo.
underneath your
Yeah.
tongue.
Hey,
and put
Debo,
butter on your
he
tongue.
did disappear for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamal, let me try
It
this
wasn't long
out
enough,
here.
Hey,
man.
I'm telling you,
Hey.
y'all don't believe me, but it's the truth.
Okay.
You can pull like if you like swelling up and things like that. You can
Where
put
do
an
you
onion
put the
in-
sock with the
No,
onion?
listen, do you put the onion in your sock?
I'm saying, where do you put it? You mean
Do you
on
slice
your
the
foot?
onion? Do you open
Yeah,
the onion?
no. Listen, you just cut the top of the onion off.
Uh-huh.
You put the onion in your sock and you put the sock on.
Oh,
have the onion
so you didn't
underneath
say
your
the part
feet.
about putting the sock on.
Man, you ain't gonna just put the onion in the sock and hang it up. It ain't gonna do nothing for you, brother.
We don't know.
Can you put the onion when
I
you
think
get
you
done
put
with
it on ain't gonna do anything for you, but I don't
do
know.
something for you, all right.
Well, hold on. Can you cook with it when you get done with it?
Yeah, what you do with
Well,
the
brother,
onion?
Yeah.
If you want to have salty toes, you can cook it if you want to, but I would suggest that because it's gonna be fungus and all that other stuff in it. So just throw it away. But I'm serious. You can pull stuff out of your body through your feet.
Somebody just
Use the
texted
onion.
me and they said the stems and leaves are used as pot liquor to flush out the body fluid system.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
a
if
cleaner
you eat
way
some
of saying
greens,
it-
you're gonna move.
Oh,
Yeah,
Doc,
it's gonna
a
move.
cleaner way of saying it is
either
a
you gonna
probiotic.
move or it's gonna move you.
Right, you gonna move.
Or you gonna move,
Boy, you talk about a movement. That's a movement.
and it ain't from God.
Yeah.
This is. I hope this is not too offensive. But I had. Is incontinence the same as constipation? Is that like the same? So anyway, so I took. What did I do first? I took like a laxative, and it wasn't moving, no pun intended, fast enough. for
Lord
me.
Jesus.
So I went and drank some prune juice.
Oh, Doc. Oh, you in trouble.
Oh, you ain't know?
you in trouble.
I found out.
Oh, yeah.
I found
You in trouble. You in some trouble.
Woo, talk about colon blow. Woo.
And that's the type
Ooh.
of pain, man, that's in your stomach that you can't get to. So
Oh
it's a
man.
pain.
And I know people like my mother would make us drink prune juice. Ugh. But yeah, that just wait on the laxative to kick in.
Or wait on the Lord.
No, man, because sometimes
He don't come when you want him.
not that time. Sometimes.
Oh, happy day.
Oh man. Oh, what a relief. Oh, what a relief.
When the X-Lax
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Oh, what a relief.
Oh, what a relief. Alka-Seltzer did they had some good commercials. Oh, what a relief it is. I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
Yeah. Or I can't believe it's not butter. That was a good commercial.
Because it's not.
It ain't. Exactly. I can't believe it's not butter. Because it's not.
And here's another Wisconsin little factoid. For many, many years, you could not get margarine in Wisconsin. People would drive to the Illinois border to get oleo.
Yeah, I heard tell of that.
Yeah, you couldn't get an oleo was this thing and had a little red patch in it, and you did it, boom.
That was a caller that want me to repeat the onion in the sock. Now you can actually Google this and pull it up, but you can put an onion in your sock, lay down and go to sleep, and it's gonna pull all of the toxic stuff out of your body. So you'll see the actual toxic.
Did it have to be clean socks?
Well, I mean, use a clean
Hold
sock,
on.
and you will see it in the bottom of your sock. You'll see all of the swelling, all of the stuff that was in your body will be in the sock.
Sleeping
So what is
with
the
onion
scientific-
slices in your sock is a traditional folk remedy believed by proponents to treat cold and flu symptoms, detoxify the body, and
I'm
reduce
telling you,
fever.
It's true.
The practice involved placing raw onion slices, often red or white, against the sole of the feet and wearing cotton socks overnight.
I'm telling you, it worked. I did.
There is no scientific evidence.
I'm the
Thank you.
evidence.
That this
I'm the evidence.
or
But
purifies
I'm
the
the
blood.
evidence. I did it. I saw it from. Tell you what, if you don't believe me, do it tonight and come back it tomorrow and tell me what
Medical
you see.
professionals and the National Onion Association confirms that there is no scientific proof that onion in your socks can cure colds or flu.
I didn't say cure,
So do you need
but
red
you'll
onion
see. No, but you will see.
or yellow onion, white onion? Which onion you use?
okay.
I use
So
the regular
because
onion.
it turned black, right?
It turns black.
Okay, this is why it turned black. The onion may turn dark or black, but this is due to oxidation. moisture absorption. Obviously, your feet is sweaty, and
But it was
contact
sweaty.
with the skin and socks. Not
See, but
because
I-
they have absorbed germs.
Listen, but I felt great after I did that, man. I was feeling miserable.
It's mind over
It's
matter.
called the.
No, it wasn't mine.
and you know what? Yes, it is. It's called the placebo effect.
Listen,
Any perceived improvement is likely due to the placebo effect or natural progression of the immune system fighting the infection. Caller,
In
welcome
his
to the
case,
program.
it's the placenta effect.
Not placenta, man.
I know.
What?
I'm talking
hey
about
man,
him.
listen, man. I ain't got no placenta, brother. I'm telling you what it is.
He
Just
stayed-
like
You hear that, Clark?
He stayed in
Yes,
there too long.
yeah, it's the placenta effect. Like, no, it's
You missed what I was
placebo.
saying. No, you missed what I was saying. I was saying he stayed in too long.
Man, caller.
Call him up to the program.
Well, good morning, fellas. Glad you're having a little bit of fun over there.
Is it okay with you?
Well, I mean, what else can I do? I mean, I can't do nothing about it, so I guess it has to be.
So then why you talking
why you
about
asking me?
it? then?
I
You get
guess
all
it
up in the
is.
video, man. What's happening?
I mean, you asking me like I'm supposed to come down there or something.
No, you talking like you want to come down here.
I will.
Come on down, Cletus. Come on, Cletus. It ain't but a show.
Y'all have too
man,
much
listen,
fun. Don't let me
you know.
have to come down there. Well, come on, man.
I mean, I'm a lot older than nephew. This ain't key out here, man. So,
Come on with it then.
you know, we can make it do what it do. Hey,
Lord. Well, let's see what it do. What's on your mind, man?
but anyway, good morning, y'all. Ride out, man. Debo, Keith, Clark. Who you with? I'm with the right source, baby.
That's it.
Hey, Milwaukee. I didn't hear too much, and I guess that's the Cherokee in me. But I mean, my mother's mother, you would put potatoes on a string and put them around your neck. And no. So on the real side.
Yeah.
And you would go to sleep with those potatoes on your neck there, and they would be black, but you would feel much, much better.
I'm telling you, man.
I mean, this is
I'm telling
potatoes,
you.
not onions. So I haven't done the onions, but I have done
What
the potatoes.
happens? What happens when you peel a potato and you leave it out? What color does it turn?
Black.
Well, but I mean, if the whole principle is, do you feel better when you do it? That's the whole.
That
thing.
would be the placenta effect.
Really, Keith?
I mean,
Dude, it's terrible, man.
I've been peeling back potatoes just recently, and just like I talked with the young lady on Friday, I guess it's Karen Dobson, and I was like, man, what is all this black stuff in my potatoes? And she looked it up, and I forget what the name of it was.
Oxidation.
You talked to Karen Dotson?
Yeah. And she said, well, yeah, she pulled it up, and it was sure enough. I forget what the name of it was, but yeah, that's what something in the potatoes there that was just all the way black.
That's oxidation. It
And I
happens
was like,
with apples.
Somebody, well, go ahead.
Same turn dark. It's oxidation.
But I know how I felt after I took them onions off my feet that next morning, man.
Okay.
And I didn't have swelling in my knees at all.
I mean, if you tried it and it worked, well, I mean, that's the only evidence.
God, went from his feet to his knees.
Bro, I'm telling you when try it if you don't believe.
I just read.
I mean,
first of
the
all,
whole body swollen. So just put it.
First of all, he did not graduate from medical school, so will not take medical advice for Jermaine Rideout.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it works. All Debo got to do is wrap himself up. He gonna come here tomorrow. He gonna be little.
Well, and we can find all of these remedies on the wall down at A&J Liquor, right?
I'm gonna let you go with that there. So have a good weekend, buddy.
Know your history.
Barbecue sauce.
Man, we done went through the whole Black History Month and didn't mention A&J Liquor, did
we? Did not.
We didn't, man, but we got a couple days left.
Yeah, we got it in.
All right, call her up to the program.
Good morning again. Charles Palmer calling back. I just heard you mention about the Oreo margarine that they go to state line and pick up. I remember those days. Also, there used to be an hour difference in Wisconsin time and Illinois time back in the early 60s. And you also couldn't go and get firecrackers here in Wisconsin. You had to go to Illinois to even get firecrackers. So those were the good old days. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
I remember when life was.
All right, let me thank Debo, Jermaine. Thank you, callers. We thank you. The good Lord willing, creek don't rise. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow.
Put an onion in your sock, Keith.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
And die all kind of infections.
I'm telling you, it's
Create
true.
a whole new disease.
True.
Onion infection.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's the truth.
And does garlic ward off vampires?
I don't know because I ain't never been scared of vampires, but I know for sure I had swelling in my feet and in my knees. And I woke up that next morning and I was able to play ball with no problem.
Really?
No, seriously.
I have some magical water for you.
Hey, give me that.
And I got some swampland in Vegas.
And I got a Billy Goat on the hill.
The good Lord will the creek don't rise. Hope to talk to everybody tomorrow. As always, go from this place in peace.